Have you ever wondered why some people grow old and frail, while others seem to defy the years, standing tall, sharp, and full of life even in their 80s and 90s? We often assume it's luck, or good genes, or expensive treatments that keep them going. But let me tell you a secret. For many of the world's longest-living seniors, the real answer lies in daily habits. Meet a 94-year-old who still lives alone. No nurse, no live-in caretaker, no fancy routines. Just a simple, independent life, cooking meals, tending to small tasks, even enjoying walks around the neighborhood. And here's the incredible part. This senior isn't just surviving, they're thriving, healthier than many people half their age. So what's the secret? Not magic, not money, not miracle cures. It's 5 simple morning habits, repeated consistently over decades, that keep the body strong, the mind sharp, and the spirit light. And today I'm going to share those habits with you. Whether you're 65, 75, or even 85, these practices can help you reclaim energy, sharpen your focus, and build resilience. Because age doesn't decide how well you live, your habits do. Habit 1. Rising with purpose, not panic. Most mornings for younger people begin with chaos. The alarm clock blares, phones buzz with notifications, thoughts race ahead to the demands of the day, work deadlines, errands, family obligations. Stress greets them before sunlight does. But at 94, mornings look different. They begin with calm intention. Instead of forcing the body awake with noise, mornings are greeted gently. Curtains are open to let sunlight filter in, signaling the body's natural circadian rhythm. It's time to rise. There is no rush, no scramble, just a moment of gratitude. This 94-year-old whispers the same words every morning. Thank you for another day. That small ritual sets the tone. Gratitude is more than a feeling, it's medicine for the heart. Studies show people who practice gratitude have lower stress, stronger immunity, and even healthier hearts. Then comes the first movement. Slowly sitting up, stretching arms overhead, planting feet firmly on the ground. This isn't just physical, it's symbolic. Rising from bed each day becomes a choice to live fully. For seniors, cultivating this kind of purposeful morning ritual is a powerful shift. It turns waking up into a celebration, not a burden. It reminds the body and mind, we are here, we are alive, and we are ready. Habit 2. Gentle morning movement to wake the body. Now don't picture gym workouts, heavy weights, or long jogs. At 94, the key is gentle movement, small exercises that wake up the muscles, ease stiffness, and protect independence. This could mean 10 minutes of stretching in bed, rotating wrists and ankles, rolling shoulders, standing slowly and practicing balance by holding onto the back of a chair. It could mean walking slowly around the garden, inhaling fresh morning air while loosening stiff joints. Sometimes it's even simpler, sitting in a chair and standing up again 10 times. This single exercise strengthens the legs, protects against falls, and trains balance. For someone living alone, the ability to rise from a chair without assistance is a cornerstone of independence. The science backs this up. Light movement in the morning increases circulation, pumps oxygen to the brain, and stimulates endorphins, the feel-good chemicals that boost mood. It also reduces pain and stiffness, especially for those living with arthritis or chronic conditions. At 94, this habit isn't about looking fit, it's about staying mobile enough to live freely. Movement, no matter how small, keeps the body saying, I can. Habit 3. A breakfast that fuels, not fails. Many people half this age stumble into their mornings fueled by sugar. Donuts, white bread, sugary cereals, coffee loaded with cream and sweeteners. The crash comes hours later, fatigue, irritability, cravings. But at 94, there's no room for games with energy. Breakfast is not skipped, and it is not careless. It is fuel. Here's what a typical breakfast looks like. A small bowl of oatmeal topped with walnuts and fresh berries, or a boiled egg with whole grain toast and avocado, or plain Greek yogurt with honey and cinnamon, and always a full glass of water before anything else. This breakfast routine avoids empty calories and focuses on steady energy. Protein for strength, fiber for digestion, healthy fats for the brain, hydration for every cell. Why does this matter so much for seniors? Because dehydration and poor nutrition are silent killers in old age. They sap strength, cloud the mind, and weaken the immune system. A mindful breakfast provides the building blocks for a day of independence. At 94, food isn't indulgence, it's medicine. And breakfast is the first most important dose. Habit 4. Feeding the mind with morning stimulation. The body may be fed, but the brain needs nourishment too. That's why each morning this senior dedicates time to mental exercise. It could be reading the newspaper, solving a crossword puzzle, writing in a journal, or listening to a thoughtful radio program. Sometimes it's writing letters to family. Sometimes it's revisiting a favorite book. Sometimes it's simply sitting with a notebook and reflecting on the day ahead. The key is consistency. Every day the brain gets a workout, and the benefits are profound. Mental stimulation reduces the risk of dementia, sharpens memory, and builds resilience against cognitive decline. But there's also joy in it. At 94, curiosity is still alive. The world still offers something to learn, something to reflect on, something to wonder about. That sense of engagement keeps life rich and meaningful. Younger people often underestimate this habit. They feed the body but starve the brain. For seniors, feeding both ensures not just longer life, but a sharper, brighter one. Habit 5. Daily connection to prevent loneliness. Here's the habit many overlook, but it may be the most important of all. Connection. Loneliness is as dangerous to seniors as smoking or poor diet. It raises the risk of heart disease, depression, and even early death. For those who live alone, the danger is even greater. But this 94-year-old has built protection through one small daily ritual: reaching out. Each morning there's a check-in, a phone call to a family member, a short message to a friend, a wave to a neighbor, even a greeting to the mail carrier. It doesn't have to be long or complicated. What matters is the connection. These daily threads weave a safety net against isolation. They remind the heart that life is shared, not solitary, and they give a sense of accountability. If something happens, someone will notice. Connection isn't just emotional, it's physical. Studies show seniors with strong social ties live longer, recover faster, and stay healthier. The heart, both emotionally and physically, thrives when it feels connected. At 94, this habit may be the truest secret to health. Not vitamins, not exercise, not even food, but people. Why these 5 habits work together. Individually, these habits are powerful, but together, they create something extraordinary. Rising with purpose strengthens gratitude and mental peace. Gentle movement protects mobility and independence. A nourishing breakfast fuels the body. Mental stimulation sharpens the mind. Connection protects the heart and soul. It's a complete formula: body, mind, and spirit, all cared for before the day has barely begun. That's why at 94, this senior still thrives. These habits aren't glamorous, but they are life-giving. So what can we learn? That age is not the enemy. Habits are the secret. Too many younger people chase miracle diets, expensive supplements, or shortcuts while neglecting the basics. But here's the truth. Longevity isn't about what you buy. It's about what you do, day after day. These 5 habits cost almost nothing. They take little time, and yet they build a foundation stronger than any pill. Whether you're 65 or 85, you can start today. Whisper gratitude before getting out of bed. Stretch for 5 minutes. Eat a nourishing breakfast. Read a page of a book. Call a loved one. Simple, quiet actions. But put together, they create a life of resilience and dignity. At 94, living alone and still thriving is rare, but it doesn't have to be. With the right morning habits, anyone can extend their independence, energy, and health. These 5 habits prove a truth many forget. Aging is not about decline. It's about discipline, consistency, and joy. Every sunrise is an opportunity. Every morning is a new beginning. So tomorrow, try one. Start small. Maybe gratitude, maybe a glass of water, maybe a call to a friend, then add another, and another. Over time, you'll discover that health isn't something you chase in desperation. It's something you build patiently, with love, one morning at a time. Because no matter your age, your mornings shape your life. And if a 94-year-old can wake each day with vitality, there's hope for all of us.